It isn't often that we get to go around a house like this. Lots of curves, lots of character, lots of texture. And this is in Parañaque. So if you're curious, watch the full house tour. Corner house not for sale to feature today, and this one is in Tahanan Village, Parañaque. So I'm super excited because what a lovely facade, right? And again, since it is a corner property, the main entrance is actually at the corner itself. So you basically look at this house and see three of its sides, sort of. So you have a single vehicle carport here on the left. And yes, you have a driveway here at the very corner leading to the main entrance. And then you do have a garage on the right side of the property. Okay, so leading up to the main entrance, you have this beautiful entryway. So even the eaves are really nice. You have several layers and different textures. Tapos yung vents nyo, those are actually vents eh. It's like all around. It's not just in segments or portions, it's the entire perimeter of the ceiling design. Okay, then you have these terracotta-like steps and then small red bricks that frame your main entrance. And for the door, you have a solid wooden door with a steel handle. Ooh! Okay, I love it already. So, your main entrance, okay, gusto mo yung nag-ano yung utak ko, no? Medyo kasi ang ganda, ang daming curves. Okay, but okay. The moment you enter, you see all of the curves, right? From the walls, the ceiling, you see these waves, even the wall itself here. I am excited. Okay, first thing though, on the rightmost side, ginagawa lang siya ngayon, but you have storage. On the left of the entrance, we have a door that leads to a powder room. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a pizza-shaped wedge. Okay, so you have your sink here and then your toilet. And then corner window over there, some storage here. But that's really cute. So obviously this is a traditional door, no? Pero yung kabilang side niya, kinover ng slats to blend in with the rest of the wall. So again, it curves. You have curves here, left, right, and center. Okay, that one looks like it leads to some bedrooms. So let's check this one out first. So this is your living area. So you have furniture for scale, but basically you have a lot of space. You have huge windows to let in lots of natural light. You have high ceiling actually, and then cove lighting, and then down lights or pin lights, and then a ceiling fan in the middle. And then here, you have access to a separate area, but it does feel open because it's just a doorway, a wide doorway that lets you go to your dining area. And again, you have cove lighting here as well as a ceiling fan, and then you have your furniture for scale. So clearly you can fit an 8-seater dining setting here. You have access to your backyard via these sliding glass panels. But then over here, again, you have a separate area, which is your kitchen. It's separate, but it still, again, feels very open because it is simply visually separated via the beams. So you actually have a lot of kitchen space. You have a massive island counter here in the middle. So bar on this side, storage on this side. You have your built-in sink as well as your stove. On this side, you have more storage, another sink, your refrigerator, lots of different kinds of storage. So this is smoked glass, this is opaque. Then over here, you have your shelving for your microwave and your oven. And then this wall is just entirely storage, and it's opaque so you don't see the clutter. Or it doesn't look cluttered. Over here, we have a door, okay, that leads to the gate that we saw at the side of the property. So this one, okay, so over here, we have a loft. So right from the door, we have another door, and this one leads to the ensuite toilet and bath. It has a sink, a toilet, and a shower space. Oh, sorry. Sumobra pala yung hakbang ko. I expected it to be higher. Apparently, mababa lang yung steps, which is good. Okay, and then here, you have a kitchenette. So you have a built-in sink over here as well as a desk. So it's like a living area, basically. Parang condo. So it's a living area, na high ceiling. It follows the shape of the roof. And then you have a few more steps up here, and it is a bedroom. So you have your wardrobe over here, built-in shelves, and then the bed area itself. And then you have a window that basically faces the backyard. So this is very, parang siyang, like it's not a junior master suite, pero parang siyang entirely different condo loft na nakakabit dun sa bahay almost. That's what it feels like. So, you know, diba bedroom, tas may sarili siyang living space. And then you go back out and you're led to the service area or directly to the kitchen. Very bespoke, very custom. But down here, a few steps down, you have access to the staff quarters, a toilet and bath, and then another staff quarters. And then may sink dito and nandito yung mga tanks. So basically, yung gate from the right side of the property when you were looking at it from the front, this is where that leads to. Okay, so let's go back. And check out what's across this one. So again, your formal kitchen, and then you have a sliding glass door here that leads to your daily kitchen. Pero essentially, if you leave this open, magkadikit lang yung formal and your daily kitchen. And they visually also look like one big space because this is glass. So you have windows here, basically. Para nga naman, since it is a daily kitchen, if you were to cook more aromatic foods, labas agad yung amoy. So you have stainless steel storage as well as a sink over here, then your stove. Oops. There's a ref. And then you have a glass door. Okay. That you can go out from and go to your backyard. Now this is your backyard. It's essentially a corner of the house that's completely tiled, and then you can plant, or rather you have planter boxes along two walls. And then you even have a tree actually, kinat lang. But yeah, this is your nice outdoor space. And then you can go back inside via the sliding glass doors that lead to your formal dining. Meron na rin siyang metal screen. So you can leave this open. And then maybe at night, have an indoor-outdoor situation when you're entertaining family and friends for parties, for example. Okay. Curved din ba dito? Oh, curved din yung wall. Curved din siya dito sa labas. I love that. I love that. And everything is so textured. Iba yung texture dito, iba yung texture dito, iba rin dito. Okay, so from here, we can go to several areas, but let's check this one out first. That was not the mic popping, that was my voice. Nag-crack siya. Okay, here we have one of the bedrooms. Okay, so you have... temporary lang yan. So you have down lights, and then you have your built-in desk and storage here. Then you have a window over there for natural lighting. But yeah, basically, this is perfect as an office, I would say. You still have the curved walls, and everything is just visually delicious. Even the stairs here matches all of the curves that we see. Okay, before we head up, let's check this one out first. So you have a few steps down, and then you have wood parquet flooring. Very nostalgic. Natural light coming in from this window that faces the backyard that we came from earlier. And then this area leads to several more doors. So this is storage. This area is storage. Let's check this one out first. And this one is a common toilet and bath with a sink, your shower area, and then baliktad. Your toilet, your shower area, and then your sink. And then may heater na rin. And then you have natural ventilation via the awning windows. Then right next to that, we have one of the bedrooms. So this is where the AC is. So this kind of acts as an ante room. So like an office area for this particular room. And then this is the bed area itself. So this can comfortably fit a single bed. Although pwedeng semi-double, pero better siguro kung single kung gusto mo pa ng end table. And then you have a walk-in closet, 2 sides. So you have storage on both sides. And then you have an ensuite toilet and bath with a sink, a toilet, and then a partially enclosed shower space. And again, you still have a window. This room feels like it's perfect for someone who is single, obviously, pero madaming gamit kasi ang laki ng walk-in closet niya. At meron pa siyang office space. Okay, and then this one is, again, one of the bedrooms. So this already has a built-in bed frame, a corner desk, and then a wardrobe here and here. So this one is more direct. And then I would assume that this is there. I was wrong. This is storage. So yung CR niya is the common toilet and bath over there. Okay. So let's now head up the second floor. But before that, no? Nang inikot na natin before I even mentioned this. But before that, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in Parañaque, or like Tahanan Village, actually, we have other listings here. Make sure you let us know and send us a message, or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Okay, so second floor, and you have an anteroom. So you have this space, you have built-in storage, you have a huge window that lets in the breeze, and then a bay window right here. So it's just this area before you reach this door, which is the primary bedroom. Okay, so you have a lot of space. You can fit an even bigger bed than this. You can fit a queen-sized bed if you want. Actually, even bigger pa nga eh. Pero syempre, to conserve, you want walking space. So I would suggest a queen-sized bed and tables on either side. And then you already have your built-in entertainment shelf across the bed. There are 2 doors here. This one is an ensuite. I'm curious what that is, but let's check this one out first. Oh, it's huge. So you have an ensuite toilet and bath, his and her sinks, storage underneath. Your toilet is behind this glass, and then there's separation between your toilet and your shower area. So mirrored naman siya. And again, ventilation isn't gonna be a problem because you have huge windows right next to both the shower and the toilet. And then you have space here for a washing machine, I gather, kasi may may outlet. So it's up to you what you want to do with it, but you do have space and provision for a washing machine if you wanted it inside your master toilet and bath or your primary toilet and bath. Ganda ng view, puro puno lang. And then you have this room. Yes, of course. This is your walk-in closet. So you have basically storage space on almost every part of the wall. So you still have this and this na natira, but basically everything is just wardrobe space. You have a nice little island counter here for more storage. Then you have more drawers right here. And these are all just windows with the steel screen, by the way, so you can have that open. Okay. That is a lovely layout. So you have about 346 square meters of lot area. And again, this is a corner lot. I was gonna say unit, corner lot. And then you have around 331 square meters of floor area. 4 bedrooms, 4 toilet and baths, and then a 3-vehicle carport. Now, technically, one of them has its own slot, and then 2 of them you can park on the driveway. And then, of course, meron pa on the street itself if you have guests. You have a Lanai Garden. You have your formal and daily kitchen. You have a separate-ish dining and living area, but again, since it is simply separated by a doorway, it does feel like one big open space na medyo segmented pa rin. And then, speaking of segmentation, all of the rooms are quite spaced apart. So, as for privacy, talagang may kanya-kanyang nooks kayo or corners in your property. So again, this is in Tahanan Village, Parañaque. So if you or anyone you know is interested in a place like this, send this video to them. But if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed,